How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. This is the Xbotgo AI Sports Gimbal from BlinkTech. They're usually a bit clunky because there's all these moving parts to it. However, this one folds up neatly. By itself, it only weighs 13 ounces and can last 3 to 4 hours on a single charge. The main feature though is to be able to record sports events without having to be a cameraman the entire time. It'll use AI to track the ball so you don't even have to do your own panning. Let me go back and show you what comes in the box. Instruction manual, carrying case, the gimbal. This folds up super small. A little tripod stand. Inside is buried the hand strap and a USB cord. There's also a remote, and that's everything. From its folded state, just pull it up, open, attach a tripod to it if you wish. Attach a phone with the camera towards this notch here, and then press and hold the power button to turn it on. It defaults to vertical mode. Press the on button one time to go to landscape mode. There are 4 different modes to this gimbal, which includes FPV, LF, AF, and HF. There are 3 motors. The first one is tilting. The second one is up down. The third one is turning left and right. An easy way to think of these modes is which one of the axes are locked. FPV mode is none of it is locked. You can tilt a little bit, go up and down, and also turn left and right. None of it is locked, but it is stabilized. So if you kind of twist it a little bit, it doesn't move exactly as fast as you twist it. It kind of smooths out your motion. If you press the mode button one time, it'll go to AF. Just the tilt is locked. It won't move at all. But if I go up and down, it will move. Left and right will move. If we press the mode button again, it'll go to HF. In this case, it'll lock the tilt up, down, but you can still twist it left and right. Press it again, it'll go to LF. In this mode, tilt is locked, up down is locked, and turning is locked as well. So wherever the phone screen is pointed, it's essentially locked in place. Of course, with any gimbal, there's a range of motion at which it works best. The phone right now is supposed to be completely locked, so no matter where I move the gimbal, it should stay vertical. If I go beyond its range of motions, you can see it moved the phone a little bit right there, all the way to like 45 degrees. But when you come back, it doesn't actually go back to where it was. We actually went beyond the range of motion, and this would cause some issues for stabilization. To use it optimally, you don't want to go beyond about 45 degrees or so, like right here, and it starts pushing the camera down. The Bluetooth is already connected. However, this zoom in and zoom out does not really sync with the camera. If I'm using the Xbotgo app, it also does not work. It seems like this button is not implemented yet. They'll probably update the firmware later on to enable this feature. There's also an Xbot Tripod T1. It's a basic tripod with pull-out legs. Twist it one way to unlock, 49 inches long in the T1 tripod. Twist this to lock it in place, and this will prevent it from retracting. For recording sports stuff, you want to have a slightly higher perspective, just in case people walk by in front of the camera. Your phone's camera is gonna be roughly 4 foot 8 inches off the ground. When you unlock it, this sleeve will go in, and it pushes on these metal balls that allows it to close up and retract. There's no ball mount or anything, but it will allow you to mount this gimbal if you want. By itself weighs 1 pound 5 ounces. It's not a carbon fiber one, it's a steel one, so it's pretty hefty. I have followed me mode on, and it's not recording right now, but I can stand in front of the camera, raise my hand, and it'll blink once to start recording, and now it's gonna follow me around. Look at that. And I can jump fairly quickly, go down here. How about up here? Oh, a little too fast. Over here, I confused it a little bit by jumping out of the frame and then back in while it was zoomed in. It seems to have a little bit of trouble if you kind of wave your hands around like this. Sometimes it confuses it for the stopping sign. They do recommend for you to put the gimbal right where these black lines are. In other words, kind of like this. And so you can see part of the gimbal right here if you do that. If we zoom in just a little bit, that part of the gimbal will disappear. For the remote, open the battery compartment, remove the plastic sheet, replace the battery cover, Press the on-off button for 3 seconds until it turns on. In the Xbotgo app, click to connect. Switch the functions of the remote from video record mode, picture taking mode, move the gimbal up and down, left and right mode, or marking mode. If you click the center button, it will mark the video. This helps the AI know what's the interesting parts that you want to cut in your video. So let's stop record. If we go to picture mode, we can just take a picture here, or move the gimbal mode. We can move it left, right, up, down. Start the recording mode by clicking the center button, and it has different modes such as recording soccer, basketball, power soccer, football, lacrosse, ice hockey, and follow me mode. So I want to record in landscape mode, so I'm just going to press the on-off button, and let's say we want to do soccer mode. Next. Because it's using AI, I assume it's using some kind of pre-trained neural network. You have to give it some information about what you are recording, such as what kind of game this soccer is, just to give it some heads up on how many players on each side. Medium, 7 versus 7 people, 9 versus 9, or a large team, 11 versus 11. And if the age group is over 14 or under 14. That's very interesting. It's like, are they looking for smaller people or bigger people? Under basketball, it also asks you, are you using a full-size court or a half-size court, and also age group as well. For power soccer, it doesn't ask anything. Football, you can only do full-size, also age group. Lacrosse, full size, age group. Ice hockey, full size and age group. And then you have the follow me mode that doesn't ask for anything. So after you record stuff, you can go to local files. You can see all those videos that I recorded previously. To download it into your phone, on the upper right, click manage, and then you select the ones that you want to download. Let's just say I want to pick one right now. Click the download on the upper right corner. Confirm, save to photos. You got to give it access to your photo album, and then it's saved there. This is in basketball mode. I don't actually own a basketball, but I have a basketball court around here I can run around, and it does seem to track me a little bit. Here we go. What you're listening to me on is a wireless mic that goes to my other camera. So I'm gonna switch over to the phone's audio mic. But the audio quality is gonna be what you hear through your phone. I'm recording on my phone right now with no Xbotgo gimbal. You can see it shakes a little bit with my arm fully extended. Here it is again, mounted on a gimbal. And I'm not trying to help it at all. I'm just kind of moving up and down. You can see my head bobble up and down, but the frame stays still. Even more crazy is I can run. Let's see how this turns out. This is FPV mode, so I can bring the camera down and kind of look every which way with the gimbal. FPV mode with me running. Gimbals work pretty similarly, except in the corner cases where it goes beyond its operation range. If you guys are interested in getting this Xbotgo AI cameraman gimbal, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.